I would like to turn it over to Lawrence, who will fill us in about status of Light Group Asia.
Good. Thank you, Jan. Thank you all. Have the opportunity to update the Good Light Group Asia development. So today, actually, I have two agendas. Number one is Good Light Group Asia, the why and the status. And number two, I would work together with Maheka to share about the situation, what we are preparing for the Delighted Talk Asia, which is coming in 2 weeks. So first of all, let me share about the Good Light Group Asia. So I think all or most of us, we know that from the market and from the science and also from the action, we have many gaps to close from the today to the real healthy lighting or human-centered lighting or integrative lighting. So I think the market gap, I think, is the health lighting is still been it always been discussed, but I think the most is still very often just talk about the CCT or some smart control. Still many misunderstanding talk about that when they doing the CCT control, then the use it as a market language for to promote the circadian rhythm or even the emotion phased correction or whatever. But I think this is something that which is a big misunderstanding we are today. And also, I think the CIES 026 about the spatial alpha opic like EDI, DER, Whale standard, and the circadian science are not really yet been translated into daily market workflows. And also, I think the many or most of the manufacturers still have a lots of misunderstanding, and also the designers are very struggling on the how to implement the healthy lighting design, and the owners standards bodies needs a shared and a verifiable language. That's why I think the after the guidance and the share agreement with the Good Light Group board, I initiate the Good Light Group Asia, which I think the role is to build the bridge from the good light science to Asian application, evidence, standards, and industrialization. I think everyone knows most of the LED lighting products. The LED light source, more than 90% were produced in Asia. And also the lamps and the fixtures, more than 70% are produced in Asia. So I think that without the Asian uh, participants, industry manufacturers participate, I think that the healthy lighting is really the not easy to close kinds of these gaps we have we are facing today. So I think the Good Light Group Asia, we would like to promote from the awareness to measurable outcomes and to the scalable projects. So now the Good Light Group Asia is positioning a translation platform, but not another industry slogan. I think the Good Light in Asia must move from the product claims to a verifiable system workflow, which I think that from the science, standard products, design, verification, and projects to use the alpha opic EDI, DER metrics uh, will really appreciate not only the today we are only using the lux and the CCT. For example, the IES profile today we are using is really the we are considering we are dimming and control something relatively to the like a circadian or the emotion, but actually it's only the illuminance most likely. So to connect the LED data and upgrade a new IES profile and enable the controls measurement and the spatial plus the human modulation I think could really create kinds of this action group that can produce the guidelines, the pilots, and the evidence rather than only the speeches. So I think this is the exercise we are doing. So we all know today we already kick off the Good Light Wake Up Call, and now we are luckily have some the organization from the scientists and also the IWBI, which is they initiate the WELL standard, and also Dallas, which is the parent company of IWBI, and also many designers communities, and also now we already also some LED manufacturers like Nichia, Seoul Semiconductor, Luminous Device. They already on board the Good Light Group Asia, and really supporting to upgrade the IES profile from the LED component and step by step to the LED fixtures and even the control drivers. And also now we are also started to work together with the like a Deluxe and also DALI Alliance, try to convince them. And after if we can really upgrade the IES profile, then the design softwares and also like a DALI, they're still not really work together with the healthy lighting design or human-centered lighting design concept. Step by step, I think then we can have more and more stakeholders to work together with us. So I think in the Guangzhou International Light Exhibition, we are using this as a first public stress test. We have built up a Delighted Talk Asia chapter, which including the forum, closed-door alignment, and some focus group. And we expect that we can have some action output. So I think that now the action tracks which we are already initiating is Good Luck Wake Up Call. Now we have shared to like IALD and also CIE and the IES and the many trade association like Global Lighting Association to consider and try to to work together with us to really to promote this awareness, which today most of the lighting standards really the very, very equipment centric, but really the missing on the spatial modulation and also the human factors. So I think to promote this awareness to really use this white paper as a like a starting point and building the shared languages and the public awareness. That would be the starting point. And then now we are forming the working group for the LED, EDI, DER data to embed it into the light source matrix and the package data redness. And step by step, I think the work together with also the fixtures control and also the measurement equipment companies to build up a human-centered lighting ready IES profile, which including also on top of this, building some spatial plus the human modulation to hook for the design workflow. And we are also use it to build like a verification toolkit. For example, using the like a EEG and some human response equipment to verify, to support the people and the manufacturers to verify the really outcomes from the products. And also in this exhibition, we also have build up some demonstration zones to demonstrate some project or some example that can across the office, education, residential, and healthcare, hospitality, to demonstrate something which is verifiable on these kinds of the key metrics. So the Good Light Group Asia, we will need the support from the Good Light Group in the next phase. Keep going on the scientific guidance, the board level guidance, and international visibilities. And I think that now we're using the Good Light Group sounding board experts, which including the Maheka, Jan, and also Oliver, Stephanie, and the Good Light Group Asia key members to work together to frame in some the workflows. And we will keep the Good Light Group Asia aligned with the Good Light Group values while allowing local execution speed. So please together to help convert the Guangzhou International Light Fair exhibition output into a wider Good Light signal after this event. Thank you.
Lawrence, thank you very much for the nice update. Are there questions to Lawrence about this first part about what's happening in Asia? Please feel free if there are. Joachim.
Okay, so I just have sort of a question. I might have asked this before, but I'm thinking whether there's some way that we can sort of begin to use sort of some of the same wording around sort of lighting impacts. I'm thinking especially around human-centric lighting now being thrown sort of around a lot, also in this context. And I'm thinking whether that obviously that can be done, but I'm thinking we have a CIE system around integrative lighting that uses the S26 platform for wording vocabulary, you know. So I think we need to be much more sort of aligned within the industry that we adhere to sort of some of these scientific wordings. Human-centric lighting has been thrown around for 20 years now, not hitting the mark at all. And if we keep using that, I'm a bit scared that we won't miss the targets, because a lot of people within the industry that doesn't care about the scientific nature of this, you know, are also using that as sort of a branding mark. So I think we should try sort of to be more precise in some of the wordings that we use around this. It's just a comment.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, I think we're trying to work towards using integrative lighting as a term that properly describes this, and certainly it's included in some of the CIE and other papers. And I'm working on a SEN group at the moment, and we look like we're going to use it there. I'm also involved in something with Lighting Europe, and we're trying very hard to persuade them to forget about human-centric lighting and use integrative lighting as a term going forward. So I think we got a direction with this. It's just a matter of just sticking to it.
And do we all believe that integrative lighting is understandable for a wide public?
I think that doesn't matter so much if I'm allowed. I mean, human-centric lighting may be either not understandable. I think we need to use all the same terms and define it in a correct way, and that's exactly what Lawrence wants to do with standardization. That we need standards, that we need good definitions, that we need one way of wording in all our communication, and yeah, over the past with the Delighted Talks and GLGA, we have tried human-centric lighting / integrative lighting, so at least to attract the industry and designers to what are we talking about, but now really have it backed up with science and come to standards that we are not going to define new standards or new formulation. We should all use the same wording that is already defined. I completely agree.
So just one a short sort of comment. think, I don't know, you might know, Mareike, but I think that a couple of months ago, Jennifer Veitch sent out a sort of an idea. I think it was in the LPIC group, basically stating that a lot of industry found sort of the S26 toolbox difficult, sort of from an industry perspective, and for sort of the scientific community to try and come up with sort of either better names or better ways of using this. I don't know where this work is going, but you know, that could be a way forward, that you are using sort of the same vocabulary, and then that we're trying to push the CIE to come up with a bit more sort of friendly ways of using the toolboxes and standards. But I don't know where we are with this work.
I don't know what the status is of that initiative. I was very happy with that initiative.
Exactly.
Easy wording for a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.